Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports as the Islanders take to the ice. A team born in 1972 and have been making noise since. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Tries to get it to Dvorak. Solid check to slow him down. Puck scooped up by Turcotte. Here's a shot! Standing tall with the save! New York's got it against the boards. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Here's a chance! And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Gets the puck behind his net. Los Angeles plays it along the wall. The Kings played along the boards. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Pulock. Receives the pass. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Kemper.
Now she generates a shot on net, and she's urgent right off the hop, James. I mean, coming off a game where she was healthy scratch, there's extra motivation.
You know, she said all the right things the other day, but you can see in her body language that she is motivated to prove the coaching staff wrong. Pulock's taking it from his own end. Dished on over to Infall. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Moves it to Dvorak. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Armia. Takes the feed. LA's got the puck against the boards. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Quick feed to Byfield. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Oh, he stopped it. That was insane. It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. The Kings win the faceoff. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Byfield's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Quick pass to Dvorak. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Nice pad save. From the top of the offensive zone here. They score!
Keys to it. I mean, first of all, she's got to open up her lane. And secondly, she's got to make sure that there's no block. She gets it through the traffic jam, yet the goaltender's eyes are being taken away. That's IQ, that's savvy, and the confidence to shoot the puck.
New York's gone up by 1 here in the late stages of period number 1. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind. And that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
There's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather, a recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. A A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Quick pass across to Dvorak. New York's got it in their own zone. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Still plenty of time left in this frame. New York's ahead 1-0. The Islanders come up with the defensive zone draw. Angles it over to the Inferno. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That one's off the blocker.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The Islanders win it. Here's a chance. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Passes it over to Milano. Whacks it into the offensive zone. New York set a hold of it against the wall. Pellick's got it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Pulock. She takes the feed. The Inferno's got it along the wing. Throws the puck in the slot. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here's a short pass to Doughty. The Kings looking against the half wall. Scrum along the boards. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Oh, he pumps it away. A risky play, but it pays off. And now he moves it to the Inferno. Takes it into the slot. Picked up along the wall by Dvorak. Moves it to the Inferno. Handles the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Turcotte. The Islanders get a hold of it. On the attack along the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. Quick pass to Engvall. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. Milano's going off for cross-checking.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Islanders have taken a 1-0 lead. New York's got it in the offensive zone. With the stop. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Well, the bench erupts with that one. And you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I'm bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
LA's got possession here in their own end. Ferrier's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he had the answer on that one. Moves the puck to Pellick. And sends it just out of reach. Nice hit on the play there. Los Angeles Yorks has possession of the puck in the offensive end. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. They've got some momentum here. Puck grabbed by Brody. Slides it diagonally to Fiala. Oh, great read on the play. Kulak's got the puck. Fires it. And uses the trapper to swallow that one into the logo. The Islanders continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Takes the feed. Passed up ahead. New York's got the puck against the half wall. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And makes the routine save. Puck picked up by Brody. Taken by Costin. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in the open ice. With possession along the wall.
The Inferno's got that killer instinct mentality tonight. She got the go-ahead goal, and she's looking for more, James.
Puck dumped in. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Milano. Big time stop.
Sorokin's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Shot! Handles that one.
Sorokin's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. The Islanders have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Moves it up through the middle to the right. Here's a shot. Makes a save. Los Angeles looks to attack. And that's blocked. Directs it on over to him. Broken up with a little physicality. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Kemper's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Moves around along the half wall. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Well, you knew exactly what she was trying to do there, James, with that deke. Unfortunately, sometimes simple works better as that puck just skips off her stick and she loses it.
Slides it up to Dvorak. And that's broken up by Kane.
New York's leading in this game, and their fourth line is eating up.
Breakaway! Stopped on the breakaway! What a save he made there!
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
New York's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Kemper's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New York's up 1-6. She handles the pass. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. New York's got it behind the net. Here's a short pass to Engvall. The Kings have it against the wall. And he makes the save. New York's got the puck in their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Tremendous glove save by Sorokin. Florida's up next on the schedule. Tickets still available. Go to the box office, or you can get them online. Past the halfway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. Dvorak's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he gives it over to Pulock. New York's got the puck along the wall. To the front! Monster blocker stopped by Kemper.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Shuts him down.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save. Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Tries to feed it over to Byfield. And now it's to Fiala. Oh, here we go. Takes it right in the chest. Here in the late going to the frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they win the draw here in their own end. Long pass across the ice. Steps across the blue line. New York's got it now. Takes a shot. And that one's turned away. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. New York's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances. And they lead it late in this third. Los Angeles has won the faceoff here in their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Fires it on net. Wide.
The Kings have created a ton of offense by opening up lanes. They just haven't been able to convert on any of their opportunities. And as a result, they're behind late in the third.
And now it's grabbed by the Inferno. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Oh, a clutch save! Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Armia. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Great hand out by the goaltender, poking it away. And he loses control here. From the point, looks to make something happen. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net for her second of the night.
She's been showing her skill set all night long. I mean, the ability for her to create space and get those golden opportunities and then execute. Tremendous game. She does a fantastic job on her edges here, James. I mean, she knows exactly where the defender is on her hip, and she turns on the dime. But what she does after, you got to take those strides quick, hard, and fast to gain the space that you just created. She does it, and she scores.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Islanders now lead by 2.
In slow motion, he got to position, and he made the saves.
Well, from the squared circle to the ice, the yes chant has taken over everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, this is a tradition now, and these fans are incredible, aren't they? I mean, they're just giving it back right at their team, and vice versa. The yes chant is alive in the stadium.
I know people have high expectations, but not everybody can be a star at all times. And I think so far she's been fairly decent through the first third of the season. I know we want to see more, and yes, she's capable. Most players in the National Hockey League are capable, but sometimes it's hard to get to that level. And if she continues to play at this level, she'll be a nice contributing role player for the team. The question we all have is, can she be a star performer?
Well, we're approaching the midway point of the season. You've done a very, very solid job for us this year, so I'm going to keep you on the same line as you've been.
Hey, we're coming up to the halfway point of the season, and this is usually when coaches start their evaluations again. It's important to know that if you really want to etch your spot on this team moving forward, it's important to prove it to them in these upcoming games.
Getting to nearly the halfway mark of the season and playing solid, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with being solid, and she's been solid so far. At the same time, I'm really curious about her finding something else in her game, because I'm sure the organization is happy, but what you want to be is be indispensable to your team. If she can do that, I think she can really provide some extra level performances. If she does, then she's going to be here a long time.
Okay, we're at the halfway point of the season. We're right where we want to be. You're doing some great things for us. I'm going to move you up one position. Keep it up.
We've only got time for a few questions. All right, let's get started.
Entering the season, there was hope that this would be a playoff caliber team, and at the halfway point, you're not tracking to be one. If you think about it, if you dig deep, where do you have to be better to make it? With some of the disappointment and all of the losses that your team has sustained, has it worn on you at all, personally? There's a lot of people saying that this team can't make the playoffs. What do you have to do to get back on track and prove them wrong?
That's all we have time for at the moment. Let's end here.
Well, we're at the halfway point of the season. It's a long season. We got a lot of work to do. I just want to let you know that over the next couple of games, I'm going to be watching you very, very closely. I'll be evaluating you, so give me everything you have in your toolbox.
I've got an interesting one for you. A water filter company wants to sponsor you. Listen, you're an athlete, you need to stay hydrated. I think this works. Just keep working hard yourself, and I'll make sure this deal lands.
Now that we're past the halfway mark of the season, the stakes are a lot higher. And if she wants to stay with this club, short term, long term, she has to pick it up. I'm actually surprised they've been this patient this long, because sometimes in the National Hockey League, teams are not this patient. But if she actually wants to have a long career with this team or in this league, these types of performances have to go away. She has to turn things around.
All right, everyone. We've got time for a few questions. Let's get started.
I don't think it's a secret that your game hasn't been trending in the direction you or the team was hoping it might lately. You've been bumped down the lineup. How do you process that? Is that reflective of your actual performance? Fewer minutes, a lesser role. How do you work your way back up the lineup given this reduced opportunity?
And that's going to be it for today. Thank you, everyone.
It's that time of year where coaches are putting players under the microscope. So make sure you're paying attention in video session, you're doing all the extra work, and you're recovering properly. You have to make sure to earn your ice time.
For all the good and the bad, let's take a moment and talk about what she's brought to the team here so far. And hey, we're getting past the 50-game mark, so right now, we're looking at players that can separate themselves, and we're looking at players that they can improve on. But it's pretty good to have a player you don't worry about because she can be solid for the moment.
I know you got hurt. That's a
Why don't we get started? Let's get our first question here.
Entering the final stretch run of the season, you're not on track to hit some of those key performance indicators you were assigned before the year. What are some of the challenges you've faced that have put you behind the eight ball? Being a forward in this league is difficult. What are some of the areas of your game that you can focus on to improve? With the final quarter of the season remaining, what can you do to get back on track and push to meet your goals? Individual accolades aside, your team finds itself in the midst of a playoff race. Can you use the stakes of where your club's at this season to improve your individual performance and work toward your individual goals as well?
That's all we have time for. Thanks, everyone.